As we see the officers exit Briggs Field to go to Steinbrenner Field, where there's a reception plan for all of those who have come so far, our Justin Michaels has been covering this story throughout the morning for us in Cambridge. And Justin, you were there. Tell us what your reaction is.
Well, I will tell you, you could have heard a pin drop the entire time, except for the couple, maybe one-liners from the vice president. You could hear some crying when the two brothers were on the stage. But it was just a very touching and heartfelt ceremony. You know, it only took them a few days to put this together, and I'll tell you what they did come up with, and the special remembrance of Sean Collier that they came up with in just a few days' time was appropriate. It was peaceful. It was quiet, with James Taylor adding his musical talents to the mix, and just really. It was just a very heartfelt and touching moment. Sean Collier is not someone that any of us knew, and not many people here did know him. But I promise you this, anybody that was here could certainly feel his spirit, and they could feel the presence of his family, and feel their mourning happening, but also maybe a sense of relief as the family was able to see how many people came out to pay their respects to their son, to their brother. Not a police officer, not an MIT staffer, but someone they loved. It was just a very touching couple moments here for the last, what we say, hour and a half or so.
So you've been reporting right along what a engaged guy he was, what a member of the community, and that resonated. It resonates so strongly. But when the chief said that he became an honorary member of the MIT alumni organization because he's so involved with the students there, going out and doing events with them, it was truly amazing.
Yeah, I mean, you know, someone who left us all too soon. Something the chief did say, I can't recall if he said it during his remarks here, but he certainly said it earlier. Well, in fact, I know the chief said it in his remarks here. You know, it took the chief 15 years to figure out what he wanted to do while he was already a police officer. Then he figured it out, and you know, but Sean knew what he wanted to do and was the quintessential police officer, the person you need on the streets, the person we all need collectively on the streets protecting us, was a man like Sean Collier, and just truly a loss to have been here to celebrate his life, you know, after he's gone. And I'll tell you, it was also very neat to see at the very end of the ceremony here on the memorial, the helicopters fly over, a helicopter flyover by several police unit helicopters, and also a life flight unit flew over. Even I don't know, that just added something. It kind of brought the whole thing around full circle and kind of closed it off in a very neat and touching way.
The main focus, obviously, Officer Sean Collier today, but you know, the bigger picture is how many people have been affected by everything that unfolded starting last Monday with the bombings and leading up through the night that Officer Collier was killed. And one of the things we keep hearing at these memorial services, we heard it at the healing event where the president was speaking, and we heard it today, that question of why, and how there really is no good explanation or reason for why any of this happened. And no matter what the answer is, it doesn't change what happened. And so these events are just part of that process where you can heal and move past the why and go elsewhere with your thoughts and feelings.
You know, it's probably good that we can't understand why, because that sets those people aside from the rest of us. And that's a good thing. That's a very good thing, because anybody that can conceptualize blowing up the end of the Boston Marathon and, you know, allegedly, and then allegedly shooting fatally one police officer and severely injuring another one, anyone that can understand that, I don't want to be one of them. And I'm sure all the people here collectively would agree with that.
All right, Justin Michaels reporting for us from Briggs Field at MIT, where an extraordinary memorial service is taking place in remembrance of Sean Collier. Thank you so much for your reporting today.